Yo, 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 what is going on, everyone? I hope I find everyone very, very, very well today. If you're new to Intuitive Perceptions, hello, welcome to the family. And if you are returning, thank you for rocking with me and welcome back. So, guys, we're here. We made it. September 2018. We're in Virgo season. And there's a lot in store for us this month. But I don't want to get into all that. I want to make this intro as short as possible. So, for this month, we're using Tarot Mucha here for your guys' readings. And also, we're using a very special and beautiful oracle deck here called Gaia Oracle here. And this specific deck here was gifted to me by a wonderful friend of mine, fantastic reader on YouTube, Raji from Opal Oracle. That's OPALORACLE. Wonderful, fantastic reader, guys. Check her out. You won't be disappointed, trust me. She's a wonderful, amazing soul, and such a really, really, really great friend of mine as well. I'm a Virgo sun, so I'm September 7th is my birthday, and she brought these to me just in time for you guys. So I hope you guys find what it is that you're looking for here regarding the messages, and you guys get the divine messages that you are seeking today. All right, guys, let's go ahead and bless the decks, and we'll get started. Father God, I open all channels of light, Lord, north, south, east, and west. Guardian angels of the four directions, high councils who serve the law of one. Holy pure ones, please anchor this space now in your divine consecration to provide every single zodiac sign with the clarity and direction as to which he or she seeks. And please grant me, the reader, the objectivity to read the cards and relay every single message as they're meant and are intended to be this month. Aquarius, Aquarius, the water bearer. All right, here's your reading for September 2018. So we have a little bit of a mixture going on here. We have Oracle and we have Tarot. Now I have not seen the Aquarius. You may, during this time, kind of feel like you can't get your words out, or a situation may have transpired that leaves you kind of breathless, or leaves you feeling like a loss for words. And interesting, I just picked that up right now. Okay, Aquarius. Anyway, so we have a mixture of Oracle and Tarot. I have not seen this Oracle card. It popped out face down. So we'll go ahead and flip it over at the end and see what the revealing message is. Now, regarding Tarot, what we have here is the World card. I'm sorry. Interesting. We have the Wheel of Fortune reversed, the Ten of Cups reversed, the King of Wands reversed, the Tower reversed, the Four of Swords, and the Six of Cups reversed. Interesting, of course, how all of them are reversed with the exception of the Four of Swords here. Contemplation, needing rest, reviewing the past and situations is very important during this time. All right, Aquarius, let's go ahead and hop into your reading here. All right, Aquarius, if I pause randomly throughout the reading, it's because I'm picking up information for you, channeling information and see what comes through for you, okay? Aquarius, during this time, or for this month, what I'm really feeling for you is you're reviewing a situation that has transpired for you that was very close to your heart. Now, since this is general by nature, this can be applied in many ways: work, relationship, marriage, a divorce, family, friendship, a relationship, just go ahead and apply it. But what I'm really feeling here is like review of a situation that you feel like didn't work out the way that you wanted it to, and I'm feeling like you feel very jaded by how it transpired. and you're a little bit, I don't want to say confused, but you're, okay, I'm picking up that you know what happened, you know, like, you kind of know what led to it a little bit, but you're trying to understand, Aquarius, how did it get to that point, you know? You're going over where it went wrong, not what happened, necessarily. You're reviewing the past, Aquarius, regarding a situation, a person, place, or thing for you, and there's something here, Aquarius, that has to do with, oh, I forgot to mention, you could maybe be dealing with, possibly, a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You're reviewing, like I said, you're reviewing the past, Aquarius, about a situation that has transpired that you that didn't work out the way that you really wanted it to, right? And there's also something here that has to do with like unrealistic expectations, I'm feeling. And like I said, you feel jaded by this. You feel like you didn't get a fair shot, or I'm picking up and I'm feeling here, Aquarius, like remorse, kind of, or like not necessarily regret, but it's more of like it's like a mixture between like feeling feeling like cheated out of a situation, and then remorse, somewhere between the gamuts of those two words. And you feel like luck was not on your side, you know? And I feel like it has something to do, or a lot to do, with like some type of emotional commitment. Like maybe you couldn't be happy with a person, place, or thing. You couldn't find yourself being happy. And I feel like it looked great, you know, it looked promising. And I just heard it was promising. And right now, you know, like I said, you could maybe, I just picked up sour. Maybe you could feel or be sour about the situation right now, you know? And it has a lot to do with, like I said, reviewing the past, and you feel like, yeah, I'm really picking it up, Aquarius, you really feel cheated out of the situation. And I just got right now, too, I picked up, yes, that may be the case, but we also have to remember to always understand and to remind ourselves of our active participation within the situation. So therefore, in turn, we take our end of the responsibility, you know, and then you learn a lot about yourself, of course, during that process. I just got to right now, sometimes we should be glad when, I'm sorry, Aquarius, 1 second. Okay, now I'm not saying this entire situation was your fault, but I think that why the message that came through had to do with when I said take our end of the responsibility, so it has to do with that. Now, the message that is coming through is we should be glad that when, wow, Aquarius, your words this month, we should be glad when things are our fault, because then we're given the chance to fix the situation. And I believe that runs hand in hand with taking our end of the responsibility. But there definitely is like unrealistic expectation. Now when I say that, that either could be you had unrealistic expectations, or maybe the other party, person, place, or thing had unrealistic expectations. And I believe that the unrealistic expectation coming from either end led a lot to the demise of this person, place, or thing for you. And there's also something here too, Aquarius, where it's like okay, well, yeah, that's what it is. So, okay, you're reviewing, like I said, the past, because I'm feeling like whatever has transpired from this person, place, or thing, or situation, Aquarius, there was a spiritual lesson in it that had to do sort of with acceptance, and also with what happens when we either take advantage of the situation or we don't realize a good thing when we have it. Interesting. Which, okay, that's what it is. When we realize that things could always be worse, you know? And when we don't appreciate the things that we do have, because that which is taken for granted will ultimately be taken away. And this thing, person, place, or thing that was taken from you within this situation as you're going through it, and also at the end of not having it, is teaching you, I feel, Aquarius, like a spiritual lesson where we can't look externally for validation, as well as if we don't have that one thing that we depend upon or that we place a lot of value in, if it's no longer there, we don't just conform to the loss of it, you know? We look at the situation, we readjust, and then we reapproach. Because I'm feeling like that which used to work for you no longer does. And that which is no longer there, you know, is really affecting you right now, I feel. Which is why you're in contemplation, which is why you're in like a moment of solitude, you're in a moment of, or in a headspace of, just picked up serenity, which is the end result of it, okay. Yeah. Review, I feel like you may be clinging to the past a little bit during this time, or reviewing the past. But the past is there just to review and to teach us what we want and do not want, and what we shouldn't desire and what we should desire, which ultimately leads to what we feel we need. And right now you may feel like things are not moving in your favor right now, but they are. And you're going to see that as the end result. One second, Aquarius. Let me see what else I'm getting for you here. Because through our moments of review in solitude, you know, like I said, that's when we review things, and then we then realize what it is that we need and what we require, which then can be applied to future situations. I'm feeling, Aquarius, that this situation that that has transpired for you, it may come back up again, or may have. And I feel like the spiritual lesson here is to always like stand in your truth here, and to look at things from a different perspective. But I want to go back to what I said before. So I feel like it's going to come back around, I feel, for review again. And you must apply, or it is advised that you apply what you learned here to this future, or if it already happened, situation that is going to present itself, I feel. And then from that, regarding how you react to it, like I feel like it's going to be the same situation, but it's going to be in a different context with a different person, place, or thing, but it's going to have the same theme, I feel. And depending upon how you react to it, Aquarius, will be dependent upon if you fully embody the lesson here, or what it was to learn, which I feel like it's okay, which I feel like maybe some of the lessons are that when we place or have unrealistic expectation, Okay, when we place and have unrealistic expectations within a situation, what ends up happening is that is taken away from us in hindsight, you know, because it's like we place the unrealistic expectation and we don't acquire what it is that we want because of the unrealistic expectation. And then if it's taken from us, we don't have it anyway. I hope that makes sense. And also there's something here too that has to do with like why it's very important to not cling to the past. Review is okay, but not cling to the past, because when we cling to the past, we tend to remanifest it. That's even a word. And sometimes when we cling to the past, we tend to look at things where they went wrong more than what happened, or I'm sorry, where they went. Okay, one second on that. Whoa, that was a rush of information. When we cling to the past, what we tend to do is that we tend to only review the negative senses of it in terms of like what happened, you know? And then what ends up happening is that then we may fall into a space or a headspace of regret. And then when we leave reviewing the past within the context of regret, subconsciously, then when we approach a new situation, we then operate from that reality, which then keeps the cycle going of unrealistic expectation. Interesting, Aquarius. Let's see, let's flip over the Oracle card. Oh, Tree of Life. Show it to you guys. And at the bottom here it says, fertility, creativity, destiny, and magical blessings. Okay, I'm going to read it from the book. Ooh, number 1, cool. Going back to the beginning. Sorry, get to this damn one here. There we go. The magical tree depicted in this image is symbolic of your life's journey. Having matured and grown strong through the changing seasons and cycles of life, you have now reached a stage of creative abundance. Your roots firmly planted in the fertile soil of your dreams and imagination, you are now ready to fulfill your destiny. A new creative cycle begins, one infused with your love and all the wisdom that you have gained throughout your life to date. The struggle is over. From now on, you will achieve. Interesting. You will achieve greater results than ever before. And you will do this with grace, poise, and ease. All your past experiences, all the knowledge you have gained, and all of your previous work now all come together to serve a higher, more heartfelt purpose. Let me see 1 second, Aquarius. This is a period in which you truly are the master of your own destiny. A time where anything you would truly love to achieve or create is possible. And there's some affirmations here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 affirmations. I am the master of my own destiny. All I truly desire, I create. All I create through love. All I create is for the higher good of all. And then 1 more. I am truly blessed and grateful for all of the abundance in my life. All right, Aquarius, interesting. That's where I was getting when I feel like it's going to come back. So I feel like here a lot of it has to do with remembering the spiritual lessons, taking our end of the responsibility or our active participation, which will then lead us to not ever placing or having unrealistic expectations here. Because if we set the bar too high, we'll never reach it, you know? And sometimes we do that as like self-sabotage, where we know we do it to ourselves and we also do it to other people as well, Aquarius, you know? It's like setting yourself up or other people for failure, you know? where it's like, if we know ourselves or someone else can only jump 4 feet, why the hell will we place the bar at 7? Now, it's always important, Aquarius, because you're a very progressive sign. It's very important to always strive for more, to maybe set the bar a little bit higher, just so you can kind of hold yourself to a higher expectation and then reach that, but let's not place the bar at 7 if we can only jump 4. Let's place it at like maybe 4.5, and then it's built up the strength within our legs, which then propels us to jump higher, But there's a lot to learn here, and I don't want to get too specific since this is general, but yeah, interesting. If the reading this reading resonates with you, go ahead and tap that like button, okay, for me, to let me know and see what's going on with you guys, okay? Feel free to comment, share, and also subscribe as well if you're not to the channel, Aquarius, okay? Alright, Aquarius, that completes your reading, and we'll see you next month, but I'm feeling like next month it's going to be a little bit different. And normally I don't remember a lot of the general readings that I give or provide for you guys. I literally forget all the messages. If I don't name the reading right after I stop recording, I forget the whole thing, And the reason why is that because they're not my messages, they're your guys' messages, Anyway, I remember your reading from last month for August. I think the title was like Spiritual Rebirth in Your Midst or something like that. I feel like it has to do with this situation here. It's a spiritual rebirth in terms of a spiritual approaching situations now, repeating or not, with a spiritual perspective and understanding that it's important to grow, but it's also important to water that thing as to which the grass isn't always greener on the other side, Aquarius. It's greener where you water it. Alright, Aquarius, we'll see you next month.